My recording. Okay, recording. Kevin, loading ang signal. I'll just record all of this. What's this? All of our discussion. Then you could review. Okay. Now, let's go back to well-defined sets. How will you know that sets are well-defined? Now, sets are well-defined if it has a clear number of elements. What do you mean by that? There's no adjective. Like if I'll say that these are even numbers, sure jud ko kinsa ang member sa set. But if there are some adjectives that will make the set not well-defined. Example, A, set of primary colors. Diba? We know who the members are. Red, blue, yellow. Wala nila yung answer. So it's well-defined. For example, mag-answer ko black. Mali siya. Because the set says primary colors. Next, letter set B is the set of all multiples of 3. So I'm sure that the answer will be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. So it's well defined. Next, set C, days of the week. I'm sure that the days are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If someone will answer Mars, then I know it's wrong because my set says it's the days of the week. Now, what are examples of not well-defined sets? Example, set D is the set of interesting subjects. It's not well-defined. Why? Because, for example, for you, you might say, ang interesting sa ko kay PE. But for me, it's math. It could be science. But for others, it could be PE, recess, ano pa subject ninyo, music. So you see, it's not well-defined because we might have different answers. And there is an adjective, interesting. Or set E, favorite snack. Why is it not well-defined? Because my favorite snack might be different from your favorite snack. Example, I'll say, I like ice cream, but you'll say, I like bread, or I like kwek-kwek. So that makes it not well defined. Any questions before we go further? No questions? So, for your activity, you need to answer activity 1, okay? After this class, you just check whether you just write whether the given set is well-defined or not well-defined. Now, let's go. Again, just unmute your microphone if you have questions. Now, next. Let's go to finite and infinite sets. There's finite. Again, we pronounce it as finite. The other one is infinite. Now, have you heard of infinity ring? Kanang infinite, may forever. Kanang finite, walang forever na siya. Why? If you say finite sets, there is an end. You could count the elements and it will end. If you say infinite sets, my forever, it will never end. That's why it's called infinite, by infinity. Example of a finite set. Set A, set of primary colors. It ends, right? Red, yellow, blue. No more. Next, set B, months of the year, January, February, up to December. And it will end. Next, letter C, set C, not letter C, set C. Counting numbers from 1 to 10. Ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. it ends. Next, set D, both an odd and an even number. Sige, is there an odd nga even pod? Di ba wala? So there's no element. So the set ends. Therefore, these are called finite sets. But if the set will not end, we call it infinite set. Example, set E, whole numbers. Diba you count 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the list will still go on. Or F, even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the list will still go on. Or set G, multiples of 5. So what are the multiples of 5? The 5, 10, 15, 20, and it will not end. So for these three sets, the listing will not end. So they are called, what they are called? Infinite sets. Now, we make use of ellipses, like 3 dots. When do we use ellipses? Example, you could use ellipses when you list finite sets, pero ibutangan mo siyang ending. Like example, counting numbers from 1 to 10. So pwede 1, 2, 3, comma, dot, 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 ellipsis, the comma, the last number, 10. Or months of the year, January, February, March, dot, dot, dot. What's the last one? December. But you could also use ellipses. Wait for a while. You could also use ellipses if we will list 3 dots and the list will continue. Like counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. And the list will go on. For your activity, you need to answer activity number 2. Just write if it's finite or infinite. Let me first stop my recording.